Or to extrapolate it even a little bit clearer and nicer, language is God. In the beginning of us, there was a beginning before us. There was rock and energy, or energy then rock, and there was a beginning to our sun. It didn't really apply to us too much. Then there was a beginning to our planet, that we like to call our planet, and that was probably 4 or 6 billion years ago. And then there was a beginning to life, and that was about 2 billion years ago. And the beginning to life was the beginning to us. The beginning to the universe was the beginning to us, because everything evolves. It evolves from energy to rock, it evolves from rock to rock and water, and eventually you get people like us. But the big thing that happened before this whole concept of God could be, the primates had to get away from being simple animals, and they had to learn to reflect, and they had to learn how to think. And as soon as they started using their language to talk, to use the word, then the language became God. It isn't a thing that's out there, it's a thing that's among us, and it's the language that we speak with one another. And that's why it is so very important to make sure we take care of our language. I don't mean shit, piss, fuck, I enjoy those, but we have to learn to try to tell the truth and use the meaning of the words to say what the words should say, and stop believing in a God that's outside of us and start believing, instead of in the beginning was the Word, in the beginning were the words of our language. We have learned to learn the meanings of our language. We have applied meanings to our language, or to our words in our language, and it is a developing thing. Our language evolves with us, and it is the thing that will take us from being simple beasts to angels, on our way to becoming the gods. Not a god, but the gods. And it isn't that a god was in the past to make us, it is that we, with evolution, with the nature of how things are, we are going in the direction of becoming the gods. And until we get there, of course, our language is one thing that holds us together, and that could go to the Tower of Babel story, but we haven't got time because we're getting too long here.